Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here to do the daily guidance to see what's brewing with my gems. Listen, my beautiful gems, I want to give a big shout out to Shar. So, check out her channel. It's Readings by Shar. She is very entertaining. She's got so much information. She goes live every Tuesday with fun facts. She's totally amazing. She's been a great supporter of mine. And for all of you who have subscribed, I am truly, truly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, the daily guidance is just to help you deal with whatever's going on in your life. If you're feeling a little bit down, or if you're anticipating something coming towards you and you want to be prepared for it, well, you might get your answers here. Maybe, sometimes you need to make a really important decision in your life and you just need someone's guidance. Well, maybe you'll listen to a message in these readings where you'll be like, aha, I know exactly what I need to do. All right. So then I also do my singles readings, which I've started doing those, and I do the all the zodiac signs readings for the month. Okay. So check out those readings, and remember, you can always check out your sun, moon, or rising signs. We have more than one sign in our birth chart, so you can check out what your signs are. All right. So let's get started with today's guidance. Now, today's guidance, it's interesting because I received the insight card. Now, it's quite interesting because I was meditating this morning and I asked Spirit to give me, the direction of what this guidance was going to be about today. What do my beautiful gems need to hear today? What will help them? So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the meditation and where Spirit took me. And then we'll talk a little bit about this card. So, Spirit, I asked Spirit to take me where I need to be. So he actually took me, he, she, there's no gender, you guys know that. It's just a reference, right? It's just a noun, whatever. So he took me to a place somewhere in Greece. And if you've been to Greece, you know how spectacular it is. And just like you see on pictures, if you've never been, I was just sitting on this um, cafe somewhere near the water. And Spirit is showing me an abundance of fish. Now, for me, as a psychic medium, fish represents not only abundance, but also represents health. So there's a big guidance for you today to make sure that you have enough nutrients. Maybe you need to take supplements, vitamins, omega 3s. So just check out, make sure that if you're feeling a little bit off, that you might need to supplement your body. Depending on where you live in the world, it is really important, especially if you're in Canada. It's starting to get cold and dark and gloomy out here. So definitely a need for supplementing your body. Now, they also showed me a whole bunch of local people kind of praising me, coming towards me and wanting to help and to assist, right? And I thought, oh, that's different because normally I'm the one that helps and assists others, and it was a nice feeling to allow others to help me, right? To assist me. And I think your message for you guys and what Spirit is wanting me to tell every one of you is that sometimes it's okay to go knocking on your friend's door, your family door, even some strangers. Sometimes if you're out, shopping and you have like all these bags and you can't open the trunk of your car, or if you can't open your door or the door into the mall or whatever, it's okay to ask me, hey, excuse me, can you please whatever, and people will be more than happy to do so. Unfortunately, times are changing and things are becoming a little bit more difficult for a lot of people. So if you can find people that are nice, just remember to appreciate them. Just remember to remind yourself to say, hey, you know what? Thank you so much for that hug. Because I'm a person who loves to hug. So if you see someone and you say, hey, can I offer you a hug? And people just hug you with, from the bottom of their heart. Just remember to be appreciative. Now, if you haven't called someone in a long, long while and you keep saying, oh, I got to call this person. Well, I think the guidance today is that you pick up that phone and just call them. And you know what? You'll be happy you did at the end of that conversation. Okay? Another image that Spirit was showing me is that while I was on, like, sitting in this on this beautiful patio, this beautiful cafe, of course it was outdoors, and I had all these people coming towards me. Maria, do you need anything? Can I get you coffee? Can I get you water? Whatever it was. I also noticed how Spirit, like, ensured that I noticed how happy my being there made everyone else. So everyone was coming with smiles, and they just wanted to gather around me, and they just wanted to be around my energy. So remember, if you guys have been on a journey and if you have been healing, just remember people are going to be around you. Now, remember to always protect your energy, cleanse yourself, and especially now with all the planets going haywire, crazy, and you'll start feeling the difference. I think as of the 23rd, you'll really start feeling the confusion, the stress, forgetful, whatever. Don't panic. It is normal. You'll be fine. Just remember to protect yourself. So if you can get yourself protective crystal, the obsidian or the black onyx, whatever you feel is your protector, just go ahead and make sure you carry it with you. Okay. Now, to get to the insight card here, um, this is all about just being that rebel, finding the rebel inside of you. And it's funny because I'm not one to just elope and go to any country and just, explore by myself. But I do love to explore and I do love to travel. But just finding myself on this island, it's not like me by myself, but I loved it. So just finding that rebel inside of you, okay? I don't care if you're a poet, if you're a lover, if you're a mad scientist, or if you're a revolutionary, okay? There's something only you can do, okay? Something your entire life has prepared you for. So it's time to take that risk to shape up a system. You may make waves. You may shock people. People are going to say, like, "Oh my God, what happened to you? Like, why are you doing this?" It's okay, because now is the time to define yourself, to really show the world who you truly are. You don't have to know where exactly you're headed. Okay, not at all. Um, but you just need to trust your inner voice. It's all about going within, listening to your intuition, seeing with your third eye, okay? Exploring it. And it's also about being courageous and to forge that new path. So we've been talking daily about how you need to be careful, protect yourself, all of these things. But this is now, you've already been down that journey. Now, this is you taking everything you've learned and to really trust yourself and to really be courageous, okay? It's to have, this is all about that breakthrough, okay? That insight. It's coming your way. So, Spirit is wanting you to dare to be who you are, and you will ignite the creative rebel in others as well wherever you go. Remember, when I was in this island in Greece, even though I was happy to be there, enjoying the view, the sunshine, the abundance, people were just wanting to help me, to serve me, but in return, I brought them some joy and happiness. Okay, and it happens all the time. So remember, just to be who you are, to explore, to get that insight of what you need to do at this time. So here are the questions for you for this guidance for today. So remember, I always ask you to pull out your journal, write down these questions, and answer them as truthfully as you can for yourself, okay? So here goes. Question number 1. What are you worried most about these days? Answer that question, whatever it is for you, okay? Here's the next question. Do you obsess over your worries or drown them out with busyness, outer noise, or your own talking? Remember, we have this tendency of overthinking, being in our head, like, complicating our lives when it's so simple. The first thing I will always tell my beautiful gem is to get out of your head. Even Tony Robbins, because I did his seminars, said, and this struck me really hard, when he said, if you're in your head, you're dead. Now, I know it's not literal, but being in your head can cause you so much anxiety, so much stress, so much like animosity. It creates so much negativity. Always look for facts. Always look for reality. Always try to ground yourself, okay? So, the question, I'm going to repeat it. Do you obsess over your worries? Okay? Just try and answer that as honestly as possible. The next question is, do you ever feel misunderstood or like a misfit? So do you ever walk into a room and you feel like you just don't belong there? There's a bunch of coworkers and everyone, like you're the oddball all the time. Okay, so sometimes you're misunderstood and that's okay, but just write down what this means for you. Try and answer this question. Try and be detailed too. Okay? So the next question is, how might you need to self-protect, be defending you to others? That's a great question. I'll repeat it. How might you need to self-protect, be defending you to others? In other words, how will you defend yourself to others? If people are just, criticizing you or hurting you in some mean way, how will you defend yourself? What are your great points? What are the best parts of yourself? What is it that you bring into this world, right? Just kind of write those down. The next question is, how might you do differently if you weren't afraid of being different? Isn't that great? I'll repeat it. What might you do differently if you weren't afraid of being different? I can write you a list. My mind is going, answering this question for myself, and I can tell you, like, my whole book would be filled, because I can tell you I can be so different and I would love it. Okay. Here's another question. Have you ever had a deep insight or epiphany? What was it? Write that down. Maybe it'll just, reignite you again to have a new insight for your new journey ahead. Okay. And then the last part is track your worry throughout the day. So track your worry throughout the day. Watch its shape shift. So, my beautiful gems, it looks like you guys have a lot of homework, but this is great insight for yourself so that you can create your master plan of who you're going to be in your next chapter. Remember, we have a lot of experiences in our life and we go through a lot of changes, and this is just one for you right now because it is almost the end of 2022. And you know what I say, this was the year where we're at crossroads, needing to make those important decisions in our lives and to make those choices that will really shape us. So now, listen, we're going into November and there's only 1 month after that. So it's really important to kind of figure out who you are and how to be your best self at this time. Let's go into tarot and see what else comes up. All right, Spirit, what do my beautiful gems need to know? What's brewing with my gems? All right, let's see what's brewing. What is brewing with my gems? Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, I could not have picked a better card. Look at this. We have the High Priestess. She who knows, the holder of secrets, the book of knowledge, the one that is spiritual, psychic, connected to the universe, divine, source, whoever you are. Spirit is saying that it is time for you to take on this energy. Okay? Create your own book, right? Write down everything about yourself, who you are. How are you going to be different? How are you going to be this rebel into life, living your life to the fullest? Start writing your book, my beautiful gems. Start writing your book. What else do we have, Spirit? So there's the need, and I keep getting choices, Maria, choices. So it's time to make your choices, my beautiful gems. Don't be afraid. It's, the more you write down or answer those questions, it will help you to shift into the who you are, okay? All right, Spirit, let's do. I'm getting a visual on the throat chakra. So if you need to speak to someone to help you, to guide you with all of this, reach out to them. People are here to help you. Look at this. The Magician. It's time to manifest and create your beautiful new life. This is you having all of the resources, the tools, the support, the everything you need, all the tools, okay? Whether it is emotional, whether it is financial, whether it is your intellect, knowledge, books, whether it is you having the energy, the courage, the strength. Remember, nourish your body, because if you take care of your body, it will give you that courage and strength to get things done. All right. So what a beautiful message. Everything's falling right exactly where it's meant to be. All right, Spirit, is there any more messages? What's brewing with my gems? Wow. Wow. First of all, just letting you know that we have 3 major arcana cards that popped out. You guys are going to be shocked. Okay. 1, because we have the Tower card. Number 2, the Tower is not always a bad thing. Okay. Remember, the energy of the Tower is that shock, that surprise, is being cast out of your home, being cast out of your shell. Okay. And this is something that could not be reversed. So just understand, once you go through the insight of who you are and doing all of the work and writing down your book of knowledge, your encyclopedia of you, of your ID, then you will start manifesting into this brand new you. And this is going to be shocking. You're going to wake up one morning, you're going to say, holy bejesus, how did I get here? And people around you are going to be like, oh my God, what happened to my beautiful gem? Like, what happened? Like, this is a completely 360 degrees from who you were. Okay. So please go ahead and do the work. I'm loving this message, my beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, look at this. We have the Death card. This is saying that you are ending the old you and you're completely getting a rebirth to a brand new you. I could not have made this guided reading today any better. I'm going to go into the Elements of Life Tarot. This is a deck that I created, and just connect with the cards. They're very simple cards, but they are there for you to be able to get your own personalized message, okay? Spirit, what else do we have? What's brewing with my gems? Let's see. The 9 of Earth. Look at this. Being completely grounded, feeling completely secure, being in your own element, being able to connect with Source Divine and the Mother Earth, completely balanced, okay? This is feeling comfortable. This is being financially secure. This is being at peace, completely rejuvenated. And look at that. We have the 2 of Fire. That crossroad is now decided. You know exactly the path that you're going to go towards. You've made your decision, okay? I love it. Oh my goodness. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So the Fool card is getting up on that beautiful little horsey, going towards the unknown, but wherever you're going, I promise you, it's going to fulfill you emotionally, and it's going to be a brand new path guided by faith. So trust in it. Just trust in it. All right, my beautiful gems, I'm going to give you some advice card to finish off this reading. Spirit, what cards are we using? They're telling me the Energy Oracle deck, of course. All right, Spirit, what is the advice regarding this reading? Guys, let me know what you think of my readings. I can only hear you if you subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and absolutely write me comments. I love reading the comments. It makes me feel that someone understood the reading and someone needed to hear what was said. So even if it's as simple as just one letter, the letter K, that tells me, okay, you got the message. And it tells me that I've done my job. All right, Spirit, let's do this. What is the advice? Dun, 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 dun. And the funny thing is, subscribing to the channel is completely free, right? All right, so what do we have? So interesting. So we have the garden and the gate. Okay. A lot of people think that they have to move towards a new area. They have to move towards, somewhere else is better than where you are. Okay. And what people forget to see, it came in the reverse, but what people forget to see is that where they are currently, there's roses that are blossoming, there's trees that are growing, there's birds that are singing. Out there it's the unknown, but right here, you already have everything you need. You don't have to go to a great distance to find your joy and happiness. You just need to know exactly where you are. You need to ground yourself. People are saying, well, what about the Fool card? You know what? How many people don't even know their surrounding areas? How many people don't even know that they have things in their own home that can make them happy? I don't know, getting old records, playing old music, making yourself feel happy, inviting people over, calling your friends that you haven't spoken to in a long time. You don't have to go find new friends out there. You already have beautiful gems right here where you are. And this is what you're not seeing. Okay, you're thinking that what you need is somewhere else, but sometimes it's just right here in your backyard. Okay, just remember to contemplate that, to understand, right? So now with the walking away card, it's interesting because at first I thought walking away, like, so this one is saying to stay here and this one is saying to go out. But this is actually saying, okay, walking away from the old you, okay, exploring the new you. It doesn't mean that you have to travel or go to a distance. It just says that you really need to take action. It's time for this rebirth, right? And you can only do that by stepping into the unknown, by facing your fears. Sure, you can be looking back and wondering like, oh my God, should I or shouldn't I? But you've already made your decision. You're leaving behind whatever looks luxurious and pretty from the outside, but you were not happy there. It's time for you to move towards your happiness, what makes you happy. People might have been using you for your talents, for your successes or whatever it is, and yet you were still looking for something else, right? You were looking, oh my God, what's out there? And here you're saying like, okay, you know what? This is not working for me anymore. You're cutting out what no longer serves you, and you're moving to the new you. How beautiful is this reading, my beautiful gems? Well, this is the guidance that you needed for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So I'm going to send you a lot of love and life. Again, check out readings by Shar. She is phenomenal. And tell her the guided gems sent you. Tell her Maria sent you. Until the next reading, my beautiful gems, I'm sending you love and light.